Yo, what's up? So, this is a little bit different from what I had originally planned to do for this. I was planning on doing a just like regular video, like I'm sure you guys have probably seen my antisocial collection videos where I go over the stuff. But kind of just like this, I don't know why they changed it, but this collection, they're just posting the images like way differently. Usually by this point, like the drop is happening. I think it's Saturday at let's see. Oh, they don't have the time on there. Saturday at like 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, I think is usually. Oh, they dropped that one on Wednesday. Yeah, so yeah. Why haven't they dropped the lookbook? So, well, technically this would be the lookbook. But usually they drop like actual like images of the products. But for some reason this is all we've gotten so far. These like shitty like I mean, these ones aren't that bad, but like when you go and look at this stuff, it's like terrible, especially like this guy, like what? He's wearing some Uggs. I don't know. But anyway, I'm not feeling like 100%. I'm sure you guys can probably tell like by my voice I'm a little sick. So I decided that I'd just do a live stream. That way I don't have to edit all this stuff because like I said, with the pictures like this, where they don't actually have a lot of the products just cleanly showcased, it would make editing it a nightmare. So yeah, I'm just doing a live stream. We're going to look at these pictures. We're going to look at the items. Try to figure out what's dropping. But yeah, with that being said, I feel like it's best probably to hop back to the very beginning. And I mean, even like if you look at this, the DHL collaboration, which is stupid. Well, I guess like the DHL logo looks kind of cool, but just the fact that they collaborated with DHL is so dumb. It is funny though that they picked like the slowest shipping service to collaborate with. But yeah, like these are the stock images that we usually get where you can clearly tell what is dropping. But instead we just get pictures of dudes walking around wearing giant lettered shirts. I don't know. But yeah, antisocial has been doing this for a while, where they give the collection or the drop, whatever you want to call it, they give it kind of like a name. I wouldn't really say a theme because they're all pretty much the same name, just like stated differently. But this one is called Feeling Anxious for No Reason. And yeah, there's a picture of an Integra in the background, I believe. Yeah. So that's the title we got. First image that we got was this Get Weird varsity jacket. Not too sure what it says on the side. I think it just says Antisocial Social Club though. But yeah, you can go forward. Yeah, all right. That does not say. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. Somebody can decipher that if you guys want. I think one of them says antisocial. But then you have the Korean flag, the South Korean flag. Pretty cool. Some text there. I'm guessing that's probably also Korean. This is bad business for DHL. Yeah, antisocial is making DHL look bad. But yeah, yeah, belt. It's just super hard to tell what's dropping because of how they have these pictures. Like for this right here, this seems like something that they would just do for a lookbook where they get all these like giant letters put together and have them stand next to each other. But knowing antisocial, this is probably going to be, you can buy the A t-shirt, 2 versions of the S and the C, so you can go with your friends and take pictures like this. But you know, they haven't posted actual pictures yet, so it's hard to tell what's dropping. I think these shirts are just ridiculous. They're stupid. I mean, I don't know. Who wants a jumbo letter on their shirt? What is that font even? Like just Arial or something? I don't know. It's not even a cool font. maybe if it was wavy, it'd be like the antisocial, how they're kind of wavy. Maybe it'd be cool if it was wavy like that, but just literally a big ass, I want to say that's Arial font, just plastered all over the front. But yeah, I don't know where these guys were at. Like, or wait, actually, I think the very first picture, yeah, Universal Studios. So yeah, they're chilling there, and they had somebody just following them around because you have all these pictures. But here's the first look at another t-shirt, another design we got. Actually, two more designs. You got the Manila shirt on the left, and then trash basket, I think, or else that's a basketball hoop. Either way, it has a basketball going into it, or something going into it. Dudes are at Taco Bell. I love Taco Bell. Taco Bell is great. Eating off the spoiler, kind of funny. Like this picture right here. This doesn't help out at all. I don't know what's dropping out of that picture. Some shoes, some ramen. I don't know. This is ridiculous. This is a terrible. He's just making it harder for people to know what's dropping. Here we have kind of like a floral. You got the what's it? Is that like lotuses? I don't know. Like some Crabtree stuff, and then some butterflies. I really want to say we've seen this from Antisocial before. I want to say they did this on t-shirts last collection, but yeah, you got a pillow that says regrets, which is, I don't know, an idea. It's kind of funny, but like you have somebody over and you have a pillow that says regrets. I don't know, that's sending the wrong kind of message. Moving on, I thought this was kind of cool. They have a Antisocial Social Club laptop cover for like a MacBook, I'm guessing. I'm not sure if that fits anything else, probably just MacBooks. As far as what's actually on it, I don't know. Looks like you have the Ferrari logo, maybe. But yeah, I'm not sure. Then you have a weed grinder, some rolling papers. Antisocial, you got a traffic cone. It says a version 888. I think that's like some type of like computer reference. But yeah, I don't know. It's kind of trash too. And then I think this is just the front of the hoodie right here that we saw. Moving on, you have this like award-winning ribbon design, which I guess is like a little bit better than the other ones. Colorway works fine right here. I think that's fine. Would have looked good in like gray or white. I think would have worked as well, but that baby blue or teal or whatever is fine too. You got some Naruto. Looks like a ramen shop right there. Toy Mandala. But yeah, I guess it's a toy place. Looks like you also have an Antisocial umbrella with ramen and stuff on it. Yeah, it looks like the next picture actually shows that off a little bit better. Or maybe that was the one that we just looked at. I told you guys I'm sick. I'm a little bit out of it. I hope your channel blows up. You got great content. Thanks, man. Thank you. So these are kind of cool. I don't know the actual name for these. There's a name. I know like Supreme did these a while back, and I forgot what the name was, but it's like, you know, shit that you put in your hair for like chopsticks or whatever. I don't know. But that's kind of cool. That's a decent accessory, I guess. But yeah, here's the umbrella that I just like clearly missed, which I think is all right. I don't know. You just got some ramen with a bunch of other stuff, so that's why they took the Naruto picture, or Naruto, however you want to pronounce it. I think these visors are kind of cool. Not really the most practical, but I think they're kind of cool. We'll get a better look at them later, so I won't really talk about it too much here. We've seen them do this this text before. I think, you know, the last collection, maybe even before that as well. People still asking where their stuff is from March LOL. People are still asking where their stuff is from like 2 years ago. That's just how Antisocial goes. But yeah, I have no idea what this says. You have some fruit in there. I don't know. This looks, I don't know. If you like it, good for you. I think that looks like trash though. And then she's wearing some knit gloves, kind of strange. But yeah. Or I guess there was a little bit something more in the graphic. Yeah, so you have an antisocial badge up there on the top, and it actually almost looks like it's like got the I think they call that like raycaster, raycaster, I don't know, something like that. But it's got the like lines on it, like it's an old TV, you know, you get the static. So kind of interesting. Still a trash design in my opinion. So you have these get weird antisocial airplanes that you can construct, and then there's also a look at the Rubik's Cube, which there are a lot better pictures of later. So no idea what these are. Could just be the like, oh, actually you can see on the right there's like a little some tribal on it, so there's pictures of these later too. So yeah. Here's a close-up of this. This is terrible. This is I don't know who would buy this. Who's still buying like tribal stuff? I don't know. That's trash in my opinion. Yeah, I think that's gross. Even more close-up. This guy, dude, where do you find these lookbook models? Like, what? This dude looks like just a straight redneck. He's the guy who's wearing the pink Uggs later too. Does he have some braids? Yeah, he's got some braids in the back. All right, very interesting choice anyway. But yeah, there's the airplane in action. This one is, I mean, as far as effort, maybe this is the most effort they've put into design so far. Antisocial tap out, yeah, with that tribal. But yeah, here maybe this is the highest effort we've seen so far, where they actually changed the text. But it says, "Give me happiness, give me pain." I'm not sure if that's a quote from somewhere. It probably is. Message retracted. All right. But yeah, one thing I don't like about this, so they have the antisocial logo here, and then they have fall winter 2019, feeling anxious for no reason. And they do this every collection. They'll put out the hoodie with antisocial, and then they'll put the season or collection, and then also the title of it. But this time around, they made the text for the season or collection and the title way bigger than it usually is, and I just think that looks bad. Like there's already way too much text going on. I'd say either make one of those sections big and the other one small, but instead they made them both big. I just feel like that's way too much text for what they got. So yeah, that's a pass. We got this, not sure what that'd be called. It's not a pop socket, but essentially does the same exact thing. But this looks way less convenient, because it looks like it's made of metal, and that shit's not gonna fold. So I don't know why you would want that. Here's another look at the front side of that sweatshirt we just trashed. Still booty. I don't know, I'm not liking it. Some slippers, you'll get to see those better later. the AirPod case. I don't know, it seems like a lot of places are kind of hopping on this trend of making the AirPod containers. I want to say it's like Yves Saint Laurent that did one recently, or they showed off one that they're doing. But yeah, or maybe it was Louis Vuitton. Might have been them. But yeah, I don't have AirPods. I'm not that rich, so I can't. That's not for me. This one I think is all right. I respect where they're trying to go with this one a little bit more, but I just think the bottom of the flames, especially here, it's apparent that the bottom of the flames are just like, I don't know, it just doesn't really work in my opinion. Maybe if it was rounded or faded or something, I don't know, that just looks like it's like an emoji, or it is cut off very strangely, I think. So I was not a fan of that. But I could see how people would like this one, or how why is they just posted a picture of trash. They're like, wow, look how creative we are. posting pictures of people just roaming around. We're so artsy, and they post trash. No, it's just stupid and useless. Like, that's not helping anybody. But yeah, I could understand how this would be somebody's favorite from the drop. But yeah, I just personally, I don't think that's working too great. So this one is actually my favorite design. You got the lightning. Kind of strange how it's coming in. Looks like it's like beaming in from a UFO. But yeah, I also like how they did the outline. That's cool because then you can see the design in the background. You got the blue and then the lightning going behind the letters, or in front of it, however you want to interpret it. But yeah, this is probably my favorite, or this is my favorite design that I've seen thus far. Some Sour Patch Kids, bunch of people, the boys out again, just going to watch a movie, getting some popcorn, eating the popcorn. They don't show what movie it is though, so I don't know. Burnout, that's trash. The club guy, that's, I don't know, man, that's like some cringe stuff. I don't know. I'm not a big fan of everything they're showing off this season, but here you got something that kind of reminds me of like something you'd see at like a casino, like the advertising, or maybe like Arizona-esque. I feel like they have shit like this all the time, where it's I don't know what it's called. It's hard to describe, but hopefully you guys get what I'm saying, where you have this like stuff coming off, almost like ferns or something. But I don't know, I'm not a fan of that design. It's kind of gross. Moving on to this guy, like somebody, I like this. If anyone copping, I'll buy a few. Anti-Gildan. Thought this was Ed Sheeran in a wig. Yeah, it kind of looks like him, but yeah, this guy's mullet. He's holding the dog, which go forward. The dog's so cute. But yeah, not a fan of this design either. Kind of plays into what I was talking about with the casinos, though. You got the card suits on the side, heart, diamond, club, spade. Maybe not all that. All I can see right now is the diamond and the heart, but plays into it a little bit. And then I believe on the left of that you have anti, and it says social, and then club on the right. I believe that's what it is. Yeah, you can see the spell outs on there. But also just, I don't know, kind of a whack design, I think. So now we have people playing mini golf, neon signs. Yeah. But yeah, we have people playing neon golf. I think this is another good design right here. I don't know what the font would be for this one on the right, but I think this one's alright. It says ASSC, of course, for Antisocial Social Club. Then you got International below it, and Love Hate, which I want to say they had something like that, like the Love Hate drop or some shit like that. I don't know. There's the front of it though. Antisocial does this a lot, where it's just like same image, front and back. Just make it smaller. But yeah, this is basically what it is. It's what a lot of their designs boil down to. So this one says Warsaw. They do a lot of these like location based shirts. This drop is meh. Only thing worth copying is the lightning hoodie and maybe the DHL t-shirt for the memes. Well, actually the DHL stuff already dropped, so I guess just the lightning t-shirt for you. Shipping's still forever. Yeah. So there was another design that we caught a glimpse of, but here it is in not blurred. And once again, I have no idea what this says, but below it they say Antisocial Social Club, so maybe it says that in Korean or something, but yeah, no idea. I think it looks alright. Not a fan of just like the crazy like repeated branding, but I don't know, it's not terrible. It's an alright piece. Man, I can't take this guy seriously. But yeah, he's wearing a shirt that says I'm good, and it's in 3D. I'm not sure if it's the same one, the front and back, where it says I'm good. If it is, I don't like it as much, but actually, like, I kind of, yeah. So yeah, it definitely looks like it's the same one. I was a fan of this design, the 3D design, until I saw the front where it says I'm good. I'd rather just say like antisocial, or maybe even be blank. I don't think I'm good is very cool. But I do like the 3D design. I think that's interesting. some interesting shorts. But yeah, so this finally gets us. Hey, I'm glad I catch your stream. Hey, yeah, this will be re-uploaded, so people will be able to see it, or not re-uploaded, but you know, just posted afterward, so everybody can watch it. But this finally gets us to the actual like sort of stock pictures where it's actually like showcasing the product instead of just some dude with a mullet walking around with his pug. But yeah, here we go. We'll get into the couple ones. Catched. Well, I mean, if you're really interested in correcting it, it'd be caught. I'm glad I finally caught your stream. But yeah, here is the visor that we saw earlier. And you know, once again, this does play into the casino theme that we're seeing. But yeah, these are interesting. And here we see it in the green colorway. I think we also saw it in a pink and an orange colorway, if I'm not mistaken. So expect this in several different colorways. Not a bad piece. I can't imagine it being too expensive, but then again, maybe it will be. Antisocial, I'm not sure what those types of belts are called with the like latching buckle like that, but yeah, there's a belt. We've seen this strap pattern before. They might have even done this same belt, just maybe a different colorway, but yeah, that's all right. I don't know, some sort of utensil. I do like the iridized, or not iridized, iridescent coloring that they have on here. If you guys are not aware, last collection, lightning shirt stuff cop, yeah, it's my favorite thing. It's funny too, from Kakashi Hatake, lightning blade. But yeah, I do really like the iridescent material or finish that this has. If you guys aren't familiar, last collection, I want to say, yeah, it was last collection, they had a iridescent Zippo, which was pretty dope. Moving forward, we have a Rubik's Cube. I think this is kind of cool. Also, I'm not like too into Rubik's Cubes, but I feel like this would be either like very difficult or else if it's like all symmetrical. I'm not sure how the letter placement is, but this could be very difficult if it looks like every single side's the same color. It's a grinder, right? Yeah, that was a grinder. But yeah, then we have the airplane that you can put together, AirPod holder case, laptop cover. Once again, can't really tell what it is. I don't know. But it does look like there's a Ferrari logo right there, but I don't know what the rest of that is. Let's see. And then the slippers. I want to say last collection they did flip-flops, so I guess as it gets colder, they got the warmer footwear for you. And I think that's the last. Oh, you have these socks which say "Forever Hated," which I don't think. I think this is an alright design, but strange colorway. I would never be able to pull that off. Yellow on pink. That's just too much for me. So yeah, that leads us into our final set of images. These ones right here, which are probably the most useful. We have this floral, butterfly, summer, spring print. I'd wear them slippers. Yeah. Can't imagine the slippers being too much either. I love hoodies, but I live in Florida. Yeah. So next one we have the I'm Good one, which we just looked at this one, and once again I did like the 3D aspect to it, but I'm not a fan of that front text, so that's a no for me. Moving on, you have this one in a different colorway. We saw it in green before. Like, this is trash. It's gross. I don't know. This center font is just like stupid. Other than that, just like, I don't know, diamond hearts. It's just a lot of stuff going together that doesn't mash well, which I feel like a lot of antisocial designs are. This one's even more floral yet. Looks like you have some beetles or some type of insect there. Some ladybugs. Another look at the collection title hoodie. Not feeling it. Somebody said it's gross. Yeah, this drop is not that crazy. But here is the lightning hoodie, and yeah, huge antisocial graphic on the back. And once again, you have that lightning looking like it's coming out of a UFO or something, some disc-shaped object. They should print it backwards or upside down. I think that would be cool. Read the top comment on the post. Everything will be shipped out in 3 to 5 business years. The 3D one is sick. Yeah. Yeah, if you guys are bored, just like another fun thing to do, just like kind of go through all these posts. You will see there's always like the same people being like shit my shit, or posting like the same joke, which is stupid, but yeah, some of them are unique. Probably just gonna get the lightning shirt. Yeah. They did the same thing, just different colorway. Last collection I believe it was white, and then they had the red X. The club guy, that's like, I don't know, that's cringe. I'm not feeling that at all. Interesting hat though. And then we have the tribal antisocial tap out collaboration, as mentioned by somebody earlier. But yeah, and then that leads us to where we're at today. And I don't know, man, they're not posting stuff very well. It's a very interesting way of showing off what's dropping, not the most efficient or useful way of doing so. I don't know how to do them, but it would be very hard. Okay. But yeah, anyway, that wraps it up. If this is all that's dropping, like I'm good. I'm just chilling. I'm saving my money. But yeah, let me know what you guys are planning on copying, if you are planning on copying anything. Once again, sorry, this is not the kind of like the usual antisocial coverage that I offer, but I'm feeling a little under the weather, so decided to do this quick impromptu live stream to avoid having to go through the hours of editing and shooting, just to bring you a stuffy video. And then also, like I said in the beginning, the images are kind of hard to cover because they're not represented the greatest, so editing would have been a pain. Probably post a picture of everything like they always do. Yeah, I'm assuming they will, but just like by this point, usually they already have a lot of products shown off. Like last collection they were doing it like this, and say like at this point we'd probably be like here, where I could also like I could already, you know, look at all these designs just super close up, which was really useful. Whereas this time around it's you know, like the drops in like 2 days, and you know, got all these like kind of useless images. But I don't know, if that's all they got, I'm not feeling it. Love your channel, by the way. Thank you very much. But yeah, so that wraps it up. I'm not feeling this drop at all. Last collection, I think my favorite thing was a lighter, which I talked about in this video. I guess my favorite thing is probably that lightning design. That is pretty cool, but I don't know. Honestly, everything else probably like trash, pretty sub tier. But yeah, I'm gonna wrap it up here, guys. Thank you for watching. Leave a comment of what you're gonna cop or don't. Do whatever. Enjoy the rest of your night. And yeah, I'm out. See you guys this weekend. I'm gonna have a live stream, and then got a pretty good video going up Tuesday, so stay tuned.